When you know, you know. It's Wednesday. We are live on Well That F and Figures. Welcome everybody in the chat. We are here with three great guests tonight: Star Wars Sith, JB's Toy Trunk, and Artistic Lifestyle. Before we get to them, let's get to the chat. They're always energetic. They're always talking in the chat. Let's get to them and welcome them. Let's see who's here. Duffman, as usual. Welcome to the show, buddy. Mega Demon, Yukon Phil. That's the ones that are here right now that I see in the chat. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining. And guys, lifestyle, artistic lifestyle, Star Wars Sith, and JB's Toy Trunk. Thanks for joining, man. How you guys doing?
Good.
Thanks
How
for
you guys
having us.
doing?
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man. What's going on? We'll start with artistic. What's going on out there in Cali?
Oh, just working, busy,
Yeah,
trying to stay away from that heat. It's heating up out here,
Yeah.
And so I have a work van that my company supply me. So when I drive around a lot, San Diego, LA, and I'm stopping at like Targets, Walmarts, different shops, antique stores looking for toys. They're like, "Hey, we noticed on the camera that you stopped at these different locations." I was like, "I'm just taking my break, dude. Like, I'm just chilling."
I wish I could do that. That'd be cool.
Oh, they got GPS on you.
Yeah, well, yeah, and they have a camera in there too, so they see everything. Like I have like a Millennium Falcon in the back of the van and like an Adam. But yeah,
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
right. But yeah, no, that's it, dude. Just here in California, just do my thing.
Cool. Yeah. Well, it's the first day of summer, and we got rain, and it's like 65 degrees here. It's like it hasn't been this chilly for a while. So, welcome summer.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like 78 out here right now. Not too bad.
Yeah, it was in the 60s all day here. This rain, we didn't have rain for like 3 weeks though, so we need it.
Man, I'm ready for fall already. I hate Wisconsin summers. Wisconsin summers suck. It's just humid. You're always sticky. Like, I don't know. It sucks.
Hasn't been bad here. Hasn't been bad. I can't complain this year. It's been mild, but yeah, man. How about JB? How's it down there? What's going on?
It's raining. It's starting to feel like Florida. Like every 2-3 o'clock, the rain out. I was going to go out for a run about 2 o'clock, and I look outside and it was just dumping. 3 o'clock, there was no rain. I was like, wow, that just happened. The humidity's finally going up. It's been, pretty cool up until like last week. So summer, like you guys said, summer solstice, happy summer, everybody. It's here. It's going to start heating up, and the humidity, Colin, because, when I was stationed up north, like I was stationed in North Dakota, I know that the heat up there, but man, South Carolina, that swamp butt feel, it's coming. It's coming.
Terrible. Yeah. Before you know it, we won't be able to breathe. So,
I can't stand that. I would rather keep it like 60. Like,
oh yeah.
I like I don't mind fall weather.
I don't mind 100 with low humidity, but we don't get that. So we get 100 with 100% humidity here. So hopefully that stays away. But
dude, like 80 with no humidity is like probably good.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
That's 100 and above. That shit's hot, man. I don't care. Like people in Arizona, they're like, "Oh, it's dry down there. It's dry heat." It's like a fucking oven, dude. Like you live in air conditioning down there.
Yeah. Why else did they call the arena the toaster? I mean, come on. That's like, you're gonna burn, man. Tony, what's up?
Chilling, man. So I'm here in Florida, and it's all the bad stuff you guys just said. That's it right now. So hot as hell every day. It was hot, then it rains, then it was hot, then it rains, then it was hot again. So just been indoors all day, just chilling, man. But that's just how Florida is, man. It either rains all day or it's hot as hell all day.
Hazy, hot, and humid, man. It's terrible. But I still love my summers though, so I can't really bitch too much. I love summer. I don't want to wish it away, but yeah, man. So
the weather report from across the globe, across East Coast to West Coast,
right.
It's like
that figures.
Yeah, well, it does, and when you start, Joe, like how you're saying, it's like, okay, if it's too hot, I was like, oh man, it's too hot. Then it's like, oh, it's too cold. Again, when I lived up north, minus 60 before the wind chill, I'll deal with the 100-degree with 100% humidity. You know what I mean?
Like here, I always wanted to get a Jeep Wrangler for some reason, but you can't because it's too hot, it's too cold, it's going to rain, it's going to snow, it's going to leak. I mean, I don't know, man. I just can't do it.
And it's Maryland. You're gonna get jacked, man. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that too. Yeah, anywhere close to Baltimore, that's done. You know. But
we lived in Arizona for like 10 years, and it was literally from the house where it was nice and air conditioning to the car where there's more air conditioning to work where there's more air conditioning. The only time I seen outside was from like house to the car to the job. Like I didn't go outside for like activities. It was just way too hot.
See, now that I think about it, I mean, does anybody toy hunt in a Jeep? Because that'd be pretty dangerous to have the Millennium Falcon in the back.
Right.
And you come out and it's unzipped and it's gone. Holy shit, man, that's a nightmare. You know.
Damn.
I don't think you can have one to do that. Oh my goodness.
Nah.
I'd be flipping out. We got a couple more people. We got a couple more people in the chat. Let me see who we got here.
I saw Eben.
Yeah, I saw Marcia. Thanks for joining, Marcia.
Carlos.
I enjoy your commentary on JB's toy hunts, so kind of get to know you. Got T3. We got Eben. Welcome to the show, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Oh, and General Kenobi. What's up, brother?
Oh, General Kenobi's here. Time to go.
He told me he would.
Kenobi.
So. Yeah.
Hello there.
Yeah.
So anybody, you guys pick up any of that stuff from today? GI Joe's, NECA stuff, anything?
Nah.
I didn't grab anything. So I was trying to grab a sneaker drop on Nike.
Oh, really? What were you trying to grab?
I forget exactly what they were. I was just gonna get them to reflip them. It wasn't something I really wanted, but I didn't get them anyways. I was like in line, and then it was like, nah.
I do that a lot.
I did cop some the other day though. I got some like the all green. They were like all green. I was on the road though, but my friend, he was on a cruise in Alaska, and he ended up getting them for me because I was like driving and it like dropped, and I was like, dude, help me out. And he's like a big sneakerhead, so he ended up getting for me. So I was kind of stoked on that though. So I forget which one today. Today's drop, it was the ACG, the Water Cats.
Oh yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been buying many sneakers lately. I don't know. It's just not as fun anymore. I don't know.
See, I don't wear sneakers in the summer. I'm flip flops all the way, man. I don't like shoes at all. Like, give me a nice pair of flip flops. I'm in, dude. I got nice feet, man.
Yeah, I ended up getting like the lime green, like the Dunk Lows the other day, but those ones are like my favorite color is green, obviously. But I had a cop those, but they're pretty soaked.
Yeah, I missed out on those. I was looking for them today, and they weren't that much on like that, secondary market. But
yeah,
I don't know how I missed them either, because those would have been for sure buy.
I'm not good at paying attention to any of that shit. Like,
those soles on those glow in the dark.
Yeah, the glow in the dark bottom is fire on those. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. My son got the Spider-Man ones, and those glow in the dark too in the bottom.
Yeah, those are wild.
Yeah, they are.
Anything glow in the dark, I'm down.
Yeah, right.
Just going to a club or a bar, like your shoes glow. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I remember being a kid, man. You get something glow in the dark, and you go home and you put the light on, and you look at it, you're like, "Oh shit, that's awesome!"
Black light.
I remember the LA Gears. LA Gear made like a comeback for a minute, and then they fell off.
Yeah.
Anything glow in the dark, like I gravitate to. Like I have a big old, like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It's pink, but it glows in the dark. And every night I go to office, I'll be like, I'll hit it with like a UV light just to see like super glow.
So you're the reason all these companies keep making all these glow in the dark action figures.
Glow in the dark yo-yo. I don't care if it glows in the dark. I'm getting it.
Yeah, man. Anything glow in the dark in the dark in 3D. Like they were amazing when I was a kid. Like, oh shit, look at this. Right.
Right.
So.
I like 3D movies. It just
they
just kind of did away with them. I mean, they'll still do it in the movie theater, but I used to love sitting at home watching a 3D movie. It was like another form of entertainment,
Yeah. I think the last one I watched was like My Bloody Valentine in 3D or some shit like that.
In 3D?
Something like that. And they had a Jason movie. They had a Friday the 13th movie that was like 3D.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
The last one I watched was like Jaws 3D. Really, I am not kidding.
Nice.
That's like you're talking old school 3D
in the theater. In the theater, I can't. I mean, I wear glasses. You got to put those.
Yeah. And I had bought a TV at one time that was 3D. It came with 3D glasses. I never used them. I just never worked out.
Oh man, I used it all the time.
Yeah, I'm lazy. I just like screw it. I'm not putting these on because I wear these glasses.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. We got the Pirates. We did get the 3D
Mhm.
TV, and I think Pirates came out in like 3D, and it lasted like 10 seconds. I was like, I can't do this.
Now, when Pirates came out, I had my first like surround sound Bose system, and I was like, I used to put it up all the way, man, on them fight scenes, and it would shake the house, man. It was so nice. That's another thing. 3D, glow in the dark, and then the surround sound. I was amazed by growing up. Like, holy shit! Listen to how good this sounds.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, Tron Legacy in 3D. That's one of my
Mhm.
favorites.
Mhm.
That movie was awesome.
Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah,
That's a
Hell
good. That's a
yeah.
good one.
Dang, I haven't watched that in a while. I might have to bust that out now.
That's a good call right there.
yeah, that is. I'm gonna have to mark that down now. See, that's what I'm doing now.
Man, I want them to do another one because they did such a good job on that Tron remake.
Mhm.
Which is rare.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Not trying to go into the rabbit hole, but that is rare. And
Right.
we can talk about that.
Actually,
forever.
maybe they shouldn't do another one. Maybe
they may ruin it. Yeah.
Just be happy with what we got and just call it there because they'd probably massacre it now.
Like the last Texas Chainsaw was massacred. It's like you shouldn't have done it.
Hey, there was one good scene in that movie when he gets on the bus and they're all trapped and he's just going crazy on them. That was the only good part of that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, you have nowhere to run, man. You're screwed.
Yeah.
I just didn't care for that whole I don't know, just a weird movie, but
well, it's
just a weird dynamic for it.
Yeah.
But oh well.
So looks like Carlos pre-ordered all the Joes.
Yeah.
Huh? Good.
How many was it? Was it a bunch?
It was three.
Three of them.
Yeah.
They've been dropping a lot of Joes lately, though, haven't they?
I think it's been three a week for the past 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so I was right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because I was like, I feel like I keep seeing new Joes go up for pre-order, and I know I've pre-ordered a couple of them, but
yeah.
Is there a thing? Is there like a G.I. Joe thing going on right now, or are they just going crazy?
June. It's like June Joe June or something like that Hasbro's doing. Okay. So yeah. So and they got some figures that we're all kind of waiting for, and we're like, all right, is it going to be in the next week's drop, or is it going to be SDCC, things like that? So who knows? Who knows with those guys?
Oh, look at this! According T3's got Tron Ares is coming to 2025 with Jared Leto.
Oh dear.
I think I may have heard something about that. And then
he's good at keeping up with all that.
Joe June month. There we go.
Joe June month.
There it is, Joe June month.
Yeah, and the three today were all mainline, so I'll just wait. The one last week, a couple of them last week were exclusive, so I was able to grab me a couple, but yeah.
Well, it's getting hard to keep up with these companies, man. Like for instance, like NECA, this is like the second time they've done this. They just drop like all their products for the year at one time, and then you don't see nothing else for the rest of the year. And it's like, why can't you guys just spread it out throughout the year a little bit? Right. Everybody scrambling right now. It's like they just try to make it stressful for all of us.
They'll do this again in October, I think, right?
Yeah, right, for Fall Geek Out.
Yeah.
The guys at NECA are like, hey, you want to watch something cool? Watch this.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Watch all these nerds go crazy in the store.
That's why I haven't been giving into it. I just no. I really wanted the Mirage 4-pack, so that's all I focused on, Mm-hmm. So I'll get the rest of the stuff as I see restocks and stuff throughout the year. I don't need to go out and spend $500 in 1 week,
Yeah.
Not playing into that.
Yeah, there was a guy at Heroes Con 200 for that 4-pack already. It was crazy.
Oh, did you see him on eBay? They're asking like almost $300 a piece for him.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a Target in a while. Well,
within an hour, a guy was walking out with it, 200. So
on the way down to Nashville, I stopped at a couple, but I haven't been to any, especially since this Geek Out thing started or whatever it is.
And then if you look at some of the posts on eBay, you can tell that the guy just bought all 4 or 5 of them because he just had them all stacked right there, and he's got them listed for like $280 a piece. I'm like,
damn.
Did he even leave the store before he posted them for sale?
Right, I don't know. Yeah, they're still in the cart and shit.
He was probably taking the pictures on the shelf.
I see people do that with like Black Series or whatever. They'll be in Target, like, oh, all 4 Grogu's, like, you know. I'm like, dude, you didn't buy those yet?
Oh, there's a scalper at one of the Target I go to most of the time. He's there every Sunday morning, and he literally goes down the aisle with like the Star Wars and stuff in it, and he'll scan every figure on his phone to see what it's going for, and then he'll decide if he's gonna buy it or not. Damn. I've got him on. He's in one of my toy hunts. I filmed him for a minute, but it's just like, oh man,
so annoying.
How about you, Tony? Anything new for you lately, or?
Nah, I got this Cal Kestis vintage figure in today from Amazon. So I ordered this because Cameron Monaghan is gonna be at Ocala Comic Con out here in Florida. So I'm gonna get his autograph and get a photo with them. So I had to grab something.
Yeah, that's cool.
But other than that, I've been behaving. I went a little crazy at ICC. Not as crazy as you, Joe, but I went a little crazy there. So I'm still trying to catch my breath.
Well, I told you I had to focus, man. I had to focus.
Your focus was everything, bro. Literally every day.
Well, that was my focus. Just what I got was what I went for. And the Razor Crest was actually just something I never thought I would be able to grab.
Your birthday
but at the price I got it from.
Everything was a birthday present.
Birthday, right? Everything.
Well,
every video is a birthday present.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the guy that's got like no self-control.
No. I had a list in my head, and I knew what I wanted. And when I got there, I couldn't believe they had it all. So I'm like, shit, I'm in trouble. Like, yeah, it was fun. Everything.
He had some self-control because he would come to my booth every day and he'd be like, "Oh, I like that painting. I like that one. I like that one." I'm like, "Dude, just buy it."
Well, I knew if I waited long enough, I'd come back the last day, and I got a really good deal on that second piece.
Shh, don't tell people.
Well, I'm not how good of a deal, but it was a good deal.
You.
And I mean, and that's the way to do it because, like, last day, like, I don't want to drive. I mean, we drive to Nashville from California with my little Jeep Renegade just stuffed with paintings and art and graffiti vehicles that I tag, like, you know, AT-AT walkers and stuff. So when I want to go home, like, I don't want to take a bunch of stuff. So if it's last day, I'm slinging like, you know, half price, or, you know, if it's cool people like you guys, I'm just, you know, $10, $20, like whatever you got. Like, I'd rather make a sell than go home with another piece of, you know, artwork. So
right.
Yeah,
right.
but all the good stuff though that you had went like the first day. Like there was a couple things I was like, I like it, and then Jose bought it right away. General Kenobi's bunker bought it, and I'm like, damn it. And there was another
chopper.
Yeah. There's another couple pieces I was eyeballing, and I would come back the next day, it's gone. And then I'd say, all right, I like that one. Come back the next day, it's gone. So then the last day, I just got whatever was left over. But on that first day, I got the one that I wanted, the mall one.
The mall, yeah, because that's the only one I did like that.
Me too. The Darth Vader was mine, man.
Because of that, I don't play around with stuff that I want. If I want something, I get it. Like I don't. I'm not waiting for clearance. Like I don't mess around with that. Like if it's something I really want that it's part of my collection, I buy it as soon as I find it, and that's it.
Yeah, and I would tell people they would walk up to my booth and be like, "Oh, I really like that painting. I'm gonna go walk around. I'll be back." I was like, "Hey, when you come back, that painting is gonna be gone."
Yeah.
And sure enough, they would come back. "Oh, where's that painting? It's gone, dude. That's a wrap."
Yeah. Like that Darth Vader I bought the first day. I was like, "That's not gonna be here because it's Darth Vader. It has ICCC on it, and Darth Vader's right over there. I'm gonna get it signed. I had to do it, like right then and there."
Ones I didn't put the ICC on it. I only did like on some of them, like that one I did like the ICC all over.
Oh, in the back, yeah.
And then I only did some that were like that kind of exclusive that people would buy. I mean, I went there with like almost 200 and something paintings. I came back with 22.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, the last day you didn't have shit left. Like,
yeah.
Well, congrats, man. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. And then the year before that, when I was at the Sheraton, I sold out. I left with nothing but like I was buying art from other people, you know, to take stuff home, but. So I just figured, you know what, it's going to be bigger, better. I'm just going to go all out.
Yeah, it was almost like a fast forward video. Every time we'd make a circle around, there'd be a lot of shit more missing from your booth. Yeah, and it wasn't even that far apart. It was like, oh my god, look at this. It's just depleting as we watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of followers like on my Facebook art page. I got kind of late into the Instagram, so I don't have as many followers as I probably should have in the amount of time I've been painting and doing custom art. But a lot of people would go there to the ICCC just to like buy my art and just to see like the exclusive stuff, especially the AT-AT walkers. I take those AT-AT walkers and just graffiti the heck out of them. And people love those things, man.
Those are cool.
But I couldn't believe I sat on those ones towards the end this last time. I was like, I'm surprised these are still here. They're usually gone like VIP day though. But I mean, they sold and that's cool. So I was happy.
Yeah, I was surprised that Mando I picked up at the end was there because that was a nice piece. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. It must have been buried too because I didn't see it earlier. I just popped it out of nowhere.
It was hanging on the wall at first, but so it probably got cluttered. Then I took it down and put it on that easel.
Yeah.
I just want to welcome Hunter Cat back. It's nice to see him join us again.
What's up?
So do you only do Star Wars?
I mean, no, I'll do everything. I do pet portraits, horror, like anything that people. I mean, Frank Sinatra, Frozen. Like I literally paint everything. I just kind of. I'm one of the moderators on the Imperial Commissary, the buy sell trade page. So a lot of my fan base are Star Wars. So I just kind of like gravitate to that and me loving Star Wars. But I do anything. It doesn't matter.
The AT-AT you had, man, that was tempting every time I went by.
Yeah,
I bought it every time, dude.
I got an extra quarter scale Predator that would look kind of cool like that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, people were buying
There you
stuff.
go.
People were buying stuff at the convention. Like some guy bought like a 3D printed like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, like their heads.
Mm-hmm.
And wants me to graffiti it. It's gonna go to him out in Florida. But
Nice.
people were buying things, dropping it off. Like besides, I've done like G.I. Joe, tanks and stuff like that too. So I've done a lot of stuff with graffiti on them. So
I'll send you my new Batmobile from McFarlane.
send it all, tag it up.
that actually.
I'll tell you
'Cause
what,
didn't
everything you get from him is a one-on-one because none of them are exactly the same. So it's
Right.
that's the beauty of it. So,
Dude,
yeah,
I could see
work.
that right now. I could see that right now tagged up. The Batmobile, some Joker stuff on it.
With some nice purple and neon on it or something.
Oh yeah.
Make
Little glow
make
in
it
the
actually
dark.
look good.
A little glow in the dark. Yeah.
Some purple, some
Yeah,
neon,
right. I got
some
glow-
like
I
light
have
blues.
glow-in-the-dark
Oh, man.
Yeah, we know you do.
Yeah, I have all the paint.
Yeah, he must have every color known to man because, it's just ridiculous. So it's such nice work, though, man, for sure.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, as a graffiti artist, I'm still active in the streets, so I'm still doing, illegal activities on trains and running amok. So I try to stay up on top of all my colors and paints and everything like that. So. So don't be looking for me, cops, if you're watching this video.
Well, I got to ask, when did it start? Because my brother and his friends, I mean, we're in our 40s now, and they still hit it up every now and then. How long have you been doing that?
So I'm 44. I'll be 45 in December. But since like early 90s, I lived in Riverside.
Yeah.
And my uncles were like, so I'm German Mexican, right? So my mom's side of the family are all blonde hair, blue eyes. So my uncles were like long blonde hair, blue eyes. These like surfer dudes from Orange County. They used to take me to this wall down the street in Riverside, and they would like just do like random letters like Led Zeppelin, Twisted Sisters, Metallica, like rock and roll. You know what I mean? Just all kinds of cool stuff. And I used to be their like watchman. I was like 9 years old, like on the fence, like posted up. Nobody's coming. Keep going. So by the time I was like 12, 13, I started like going on my own little escapades at night, like sneaking out with spray paint cans, and just doing random things. Like I didn't even have like a graffiti name. I really didn't know what it was. And then one night I like ran into these dudes that were doing graffiti, and they were like, "Hey man, you should come hang out with us." And I was like, "All right, cool, let's do this." So we started like doing graffiti. They went their own way. I met some other kids that we were just skateboarding. So there was like 4 of us, and we called it like 4SK, 4 skaters kill. And we were just like tagging on everything. And then we got more people in our crew, and then we changed it to D4SK, down for starting chaos. And we got well known, and we just blew up like Riverside, Orange County. Then we just started like doing bigger pieces, productions, murals, bubble letters, trains. Like we were just everywhere. So I just been in it ever since. Like I started in the game. I just can't stop.
So do you like go hang off the side of buildings like Banksy and shit?
Well, I gained a little bit of weight, so I can't hang off too many buildings. But so I mean, if I can reach it, I'm down. But
So you're playing it safe. You're playing it safe.
Yeah.
I'm playing it safe. I mean, a train, some billboards, whatever, stuff like that. But when I started painting, though, I was only doing like just strictly Star Wars art, but I was doing graffiti, on the streets. And my wife was like, "How come you're not doing both of those together?" So I mean, I have to give my wife Lucy credit. she was like, you need to bring both the things you love, because Star Wars graffiti was like my number one things in life. I was like, I love these, you know. So she's like, merge those together, do some pieces. I did some pieces, and people were just like, that's like amazing. I want to buy it, and then it just went from there, and I've just been doing it ever since.
Yeah,
What?
damn right.
What show was it where the Star Wars series on Disney, they had the graffiti in the streets? Did you
I think
see?
it was
Did you guys see that?
Mando. I think it was the
Mando,
episode
right?
of Mando, season 2,
Yeah.
like the first one. Yeah.
That was pretty dope. I mean,
That
when you
was
see
unique.
that, yeah, very. And I loved it. You know, I love that. That's why I love that show. You know, it's like brought in a little bit of what's happening now.
Yeah.
But of course, in that Star Wars, you know, the Star Wars universe. So, man, I'm gonna have to hit you up. Man. I have some ideas. I need some artwork because I'm working on the room downstairs. And we want to hang some unique pieces. So I'll definitely hit you up.
Yeah, hit me up. Let me know, man. I do commission, like, you know, custom, whatever. I do it all.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing there.
Yeah. You're gonna get a Batmobile.
Right.
So we got 3 giveaways tonight. You want to do the first one, Colin?
Yeah, let's do one.
Get it started.
Sure. Yeah, we're already 20-some minutes in, I think. 20,
Yeah,
20
we better do one now, one around 45, and then one around, you know, when we get done. What do you want to do first? Mine, yours? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I guess we can do it. We can start with mine.
Okay.
Giving away this NECA Slash figure.
That's dope.
Nice.
This is
That
an
is an
awesome
amazing
figure.
figure. I had
This
that
is
in my
probably
hand
one
so
of my
many times.
favorite figures from last year.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
So,
Pound Slash.
yeah, let me throw this up. Yeah, do pound slash all lowercase.
All right, guys, pound slash all lowercase. If you want to win the Slash NECA figure, TMNT.
Can't see nothing.
Batmobile pimped out by Joker.
I know.
I can picture it, dude. Like I can picture that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
sounds
that.
sick.
I was thinking about that, or I would do it. I would love one of my quarter scale Predators all graffiti.
I'll let you pimp out my Razor Crest. How about
I'm on my way. I'll go down there and do it.
that?
You know
Yeah.
what? While we're talking the Batmobile, what about the Batwing? Because you know that's the new Batwing. You hang it on the wall, and of
Yeah,
course
that
there's
would-
a lot. There's a lot more canvas. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be
that'd be
super dope too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't pick one of those up.
I don't. Man,
I just thought I thought 250 for that was just way too much.
Yeah.
Now 250 with artistic lifestyle.
The value will be like 1,000.
Yeah, right.
Mhm. Pound
know
slash if you want this. If you want the figure, pound slash. Come on, there's 13 of you, 14 of you in there. I only see like 3 or 4. Let's go.
I know next year for ICCC, my friend Rob, he was there at the convention. He does like the 3D printed like models and all the droids and stuff like that. So he has like a huge, what is it? The Jawa, the Sandcrawler.
Oh yeah.
That thing's like, it's like 3 feet long and like 2 feet tall, but I'm gonna bomb like the whole side of it
Wow.
for next year. So that thing will be there. So you guys better come.
I'm
Oh,
like
I'll
really,
be
I'm
there.
Man,
like
the Sandcrawler. Ooh.
trying to brainstorm stuff that would be cool.
It would be hard not to go to ICCC at this point for me because it just seems like it's just so much fun. Like I had the time of my life 2 years in a row. So for me, I don't
So
know that I
much
cannot
fun.
go.
I'm 100% going.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. Michael Havens is like such an amazing guy. For him just starting that up, I mean, I was there from day one, and
Yeah.
you know, I've already known him for a long time and helped him moderate the Imperial Commissary.
Yeah.
You know, it was something that he would talk about. It was just a dream that he thought, you know, was like, I need to do this. And the first one was like at a rodeo in Franklin, Tennessee, and it was still like a pretty big. It was like a rodeo type place. I don't know, but it was cool. It was still like a big outcome for the first one. I was surprised. My first one though, for me, I didn't sell that much art. I didn't bring that much art either, but people didn't really know me that were there, and I think they had like a lower level than a top level that went around the ring. and there wasn't that much traffic up there, so I was kind of like, baby in the corner from Dirty Dancing, and I sold like I think 3 pieces in 3 days, and I was like kind of bummed out, but I still had a good time though. And then the second year, people knew me, and I was downstairs like in the pit with everybody, and I sold so much art. And then the third one is just I kept selling out. So it's just been every year it just gets bigger and better.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's some heavy hitters this year. We couldn't make it, but the wife and I are definitely planning on going next year.
Yeah. And once you go, I mean, like I said, it's like hard not to go the following year because it's just, I mean, you just want to see it's kind of like you want to see how much better it gets again and how much better it gets again, and it's everything just fell into place this year, man. It was crazy. Like we got in early every day, and I mean, we were walking around an hour before it opened, right, Tony? I mean, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, 10 minutes in on that first day, I already knew I wanted to come back. The minute we did the first lap on the floor, mentally, I'm like, I'm ready to come book my hotel for next year, like 100%.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hit the draw for this.
All right.
Here we go.
Only 4 out of 14 people won something free. That's ridiculous.
Hey, that's all right. They got a better shot than. Oh, Carlos. Carlos,
no.
Congrats, dude.
Congrats, brother.
Nice.
There you go.
All right. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
There we go. And we'll do the next one sometime within the next 10, 15 minutes, I guess.
Yeah, we don't have to rush it.
No. Let's see here.
Yeah, next year though, I'm definitely getting 2 booths.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I got that one booth. I mean, we made it work though, but you seen how my art was like just
piled
up,
layers,
and that people were like shuffling through like a record store, and I'm like, man, I'd have to like help them out. And they're trying to be like careful, and I'm like, nah, dude, just help them, assist them, try to do it. But I think
you
next
could definitely use 2.
I think we might even get 3 because I think my wife, because she makes the best cookies, so I think she might I might do 2 booths and then have her, because she owns her own baking business. So, and you guys seen the ICC custom cookies and stuff. So I think she'll just do like a bunch of baked goods because I don't think anybody was doing that there, and she sold the cookies.
They weren't.
She sold the cookies quick.
Dude,
I think I'm gonna drive next year when I go because like I'm trying to be like Joe and get like the biggest stuff. Like it's gonna be my birthday and everything on my list will happen to be there. So
well, I had to be. I got an early birthday present, man. It can't hurt for trying. It worked. See, I don't want to drive again. I'm done driving. I'm flying next year. I think
but then you can't get none of the big stuff, bro.
That's probably good for my wallet,
Yeah, he says that until next year comes around.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That drive is brutal sometimes. It's a long drive, man.
How long was your drive?
It was like, with stopping, it was like 12 hours.
Oh, 4 days.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't do that.
But we stop a lot too. We hit up like every casino, every like gift shop, every random stuff like that. There's a lot of cool stuff along the way. So it's our vacation as well. So I mean, it would probably take us 3 days if we just haul butt there, get gas, sleep. But
it's not too bad for me. I think it's 9.5 hours for me in Florida, and I'm gonna be going with this guy right there, Pop the Bounty Collector. So we're gonna make that trip from Florida to drive, and we're gonna fill that bad boy up on the way back, like for sure.
Yeah, man, my shit was like between me and my wife and our friend that went with us, we didn't have any room to move in there on the way back. She was like, if you got one more thing, I wouldn't be able to stretch my legs out. She couldn't fit anything in there, man.
Yeah.
So I had to like stuff a shit in there, man. It was crazy. Same shit last year, though, man. It was.
Get like a little trailer attached.
That's all you need, right?
Yeah.
I had a roof rack and I didn't even utilize it. I was just like, I looked, I was like, I forgot I had that roof rack up there. I'm like, I think we're gonna get like a small trailer for next year that I could just tow with me.
Nice.
Or buy a bigger car this year. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out.
I think it's safer for me just to fly.
He'll just be shipping stuff back home.
I know.
People were coming to me. Hey, can you ship this for me? I'm like, I don't even know you. What do you mean ship this?
Yeah,
like, go to the post office and go ship it. Ship it to your house.
What the
I mean,
hell?
if it's my paintings, like I'll provide shipping if they pay for it. But if they're bringing stuff from like other vendors to me to ship, like I don't want to be
responsible. Damn! Did they even have the nerve to ask? Come on.
Yeah, it's like you don't even buy a painting off me. You just come up here BSing with me for like 10 minutes, and then hey, you seem cool. Can you ship this? I'm like, I'm good. I ain't doing that.
You seem cool. Nice UPS shirt. Can you ship this?
Yeah, right. I'm like, they don't say that. It says artistic line. I mean, if it's somebody I know,
artistic shipping.
Yeah, right. If it's somebody I know, and that's cool, like you know what I mean. It's something small, but I mean, they were bringing like lightsabers, like $500 items. I'm like, nah, dude. I don't want to be responsible if something happens.
I can't believe they even asked that because, like, when you were offering to hold our stuff until we walked around.
Yeah,
I was even kind of reluctant because I'm like, we're just taking up your space.
Oh man, that's all good.
You know, but
your customers. I mean, or even if you guys have random stuff to put up, like it's cool. But if you just come up to me and you're talking to me for a couple of minutes, like I haven't even met you, didn't buy anything off me, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, can you ship this? I'm like, bro,
that's crazy, man.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even know how I'd respond. I'd just be like, what, really? Like,
I'll keep your stuff. I'll be like, I shipped it, bro.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
seriously.
Damn.
I mean, I'm nice, you know, but I'll be nice until that person were to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Tell you to go F off.
Yeah, and they're gonna smile. They're gonna smile and go away too.
Yeah. Jeez.
Did I hear Secret Wars released on Disney Plus today?
Secret Invasion.
Or Secret Invasion?
Yeah, the first episode. It's 6 episodes that dropped today.
Anybody watching that?
Yeah, I watched it. It was decent. I mean, it was fine, but like I just hate these long waits. Now I gotta wait a week. Like I want to go back to just a movie. That way you got the beginning, the middle, the end right away. I don't want to have to wait 6 weeks to see what happens now.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
what. I don't know.
That's how they're all doing it, though. I mean, you know, for the past couple of years, you know.
Yep.
So instead of a 4-hour movie, you know, you chop it up into 4 episodes. Think about Mando. You know, 30 to 45 minutes for the first season, and I enjoyed it. I was like, "Ooh, I could look forward to this."
Yeah.
The last season though was the one I was like, you know, we could have just done a movie.
Exactly.
You know, I don't know. They could have cut out those two episodes were just, you know, fillers in my opinion.
The Wizard of Oz episode and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
I don't know. You guys know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Jack Black and all that.
Completely different show this season.
Yeah, I was really. I still love the show, but this past season, I was really confused, man. I was like, what the hell is going on here?
Like, why would you put Jack? Like, that was like the worst.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, just the whole Wizard of Oz type feel. I just was like, what the hell is going on here, man? It's like, why did they do this?
And I love Jack Black. Like, he's dope, dude. That guy's super funny.
I love him in everything else.
But the put him in that and like that make him that character, I don't know. That just was like way off. I was like, what am I watching right now? Like,
they should have made him a Gamorrean guard. That would have been perfect.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, when Woody Harrelson was in Star Wars, one of the episode 1, 2, or 3, I forget which one. I think it was 3. I was confused why they put him in it because I didn't think he was a good fit, but he actually did a decent job.
Oh, and Solo, right?
Solo was not bad. Yeah, Solo. Yeah.
But like he was like some, you know, like a scavenger type dude. Like that was a perfect role for him. Actually,
kind of worked.
Yeah.
But at first, I was like, Woody Harrelson. Like I keep picturing the bartender from Cheers, you know, in the show.
White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
I saw Natural Born Killers in that one.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Woody Harrelson. Like I feel like he's like he can play like any freaking role.
Yeah. I just when I first saw him in it, I was like, I don't know, and then it kind of grew on me. So he did good.
Yeah,
it was just weird. Jack Black will never grow on me in Star Wars, though.
Not in Star Wars, no.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna message him tonight and tell him you should be a Gamorrean guard next time.
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah, something with a mask, so we don't know it's you. Let's just
right.
Just
be like,
it threw me off.
I could see him in a cantina, you know, because I mean, it fits his thing.
Yeah, like at the bar,
Yeah, opening up for Figure and Dan and all that stuff. You know,
Yeah.
here he goes. Yeah,
Yeah, look at Izzy 67. Jim Carrey will be next. I don't know, man. Like,
Oh,
that'll,
no.
that might.
no,
Oh no, yeah.
Dude, I wouldn't put anything past Disney.
Unless he comes back as Vera from the Living Color. Come on, ladies. Then I'm in. Come on and do that. Like that was the. Do you remember
Jim
that shit with the pigtails
Jim
coming
Ca-
out?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Jim
Or you'd be
Carrey
like
and
Fire
Jar Jar.
Marshal Bill or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jar Jar would be a good one for him.
Yeah, Jim Carrey and
Oh,
Jar Jar.
speaking of Mando, did anybody pre-order that IG-11 or whatever? IG-12? off of-
IG-12. That thing is nice. That thing's nice.
Was it a
It's
hot toy?
nice.
Yeah, the hot toy.
yeah.
with-
Yeah.
Yes,
With
yes,
Grogu?
yes.
And it
yes.
comes with
No.
Babu. It comes with, I think, a little Babu Frick too.
It does.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
Yeah.
I
Perfect.
I think.
Awesome.
Yeah, that deluxe. It comes with that and something else.
I knew that thing
it
was
really-
coming. I knew it.
it was
As soon as
really
they had it on the show, I was like,
Dude, it
"That's
came
going to be a
faster
hot
than I
toy."
thought, though. I didn't think
It
it'd be
did.
that fast.
It definitely did. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it'd be like this fast. You're right. Yeah.
I
But
saw
as
that
soon as
pop up, and I was like, "Holy shit, we called it!"
so now I'll just be looking out for people selling the old one, the IG-11, and I'll pick that one up because they're going to want to get rid of that to get this one. And I don't really care for this one. I have enough Grogu's now. I don't need another one. You know, he's in everything. He came with the Ahsoka. He came with the Luke.
See, I hated Grogu. My hatred died off a little bit for him in this season because he was more like capable of doing his own shit. It wasn't like, it wasn't like Mando's got to protect him every 5 seconds now. Like he's kind of holding his own a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the whole reason I couldn't stand him, because it was like Mando running around trying to save him all the time, and
carrying him in one arm,
But now that in this last season, I thought that was one like all right part of it was finally he's kind of like holding his own.
Yeah,
it's about time.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, like
now, if they put a Mando helmet on him, I'm done.
Yeah.
It's over. I will.
You know they're going to.
They're going to.
And that'll be the last.
Ears, the little ears going to stick out.
Yeah. That'll be the last episode I watch. I won't even do it.
Because he's already starting to get armor and stuff like that. So
yeah,
the helmet, it's going to happen.
You know, the plate that they gave him, fine. He gets a helmet. I'm out. I'm done.
But Colin, just remember,
some kind of like face shield, that just goes. His ears can stick out, and you just put it on. But he's
you might as well prepare yourself now because he's getting the helmet.
Yeah,
right.
There's four letters. This is the way. This is the way.
Yeah.
So I guess this is the way.
Yeah. Well, it won't be my way.
Then you know.
Be the way.
I will be parting ways. It's just too. It's too like corny for me, dude.
Yeah. I just can't stop watching now. It's too late. They already got me. So
I've seen like concept art of him with the helmet and stuff like that. I mean, and he kind of looks dope.
Yeah,
with like the full armor and the helmet. But I mean, that's concept art or like paintings or fan art. But I mean, to bring it to like what it would really look like, I don't know. I think they'd probably kill it, but I'm sure they will.
Yeah, it's gonna.
I feel it's just too corny for me. Like that's just man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's happening now. It's happening.
It's gonna happen. I mean, I have a Mr. Potato Head down here near my desk, and he has a Darth Vader helmet. So if that could happen, Grogu's getting a helmet.
Mr.
Oh man, they do special edition Mr. Potato Heads for everything now.
Yeah.
And Chia Pets.
Some dude at my old job gave it to me. I think there was like a bunch of candy in it.
Oh, that's dope.
It is. I display it. Shit.
Right.
You should do some art on that.
Yeah, paint that bad boy.
Paint that bad boy with some lightning bolts on the helmet or something.
And I'll just fill it full of spray paint tips and then just bomb it.
I can't believe you have a potato head.
I have one under my desk.
Yeah.
Which might not sound right, but it's there.
Yeah, it's like where else would you
What's
keep
he doing
it?
under there?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like one of those things like do you display it or do you just kind of hide it when people come over? And I'm like, just stick it under there. And some dude from my work, like last year where I used to work at, he was like, hey man, I have this Star Wars items and see if you want it. I'm like, yeah, dude, bring it by. I love anything Star Wars. He brings it. I'm like, I never even seen one of those. I'm like, that thing's bad. I'll take it.
You were thinking something totally different, and he popped up with a
people would bring me stuff like all the time. I got like some guy brought me a Millennium Falcon and then an interactive BB-8 in the box, and then like some. Actually, that you can't see it's back there though. But yeah, people just bring me random stuff, and I either give it away or my granddaughter, she loves Star Wars. I'll just pass it on to her, and she'll play with it.
Yeah.
I gotta get my son's land speeder out of the shed, and I gotta see if the batteries are good on it still.
Oh, nice.
Totally forgot. Last year I totally forgot that he had it because we had moved and everything, and I was like, dude, I gotta get that land speeder out. I could be making I could be making some videos for my YouTube channel with that.
Yeah.
Those things are awesome. Like my wife was on like a Facebook one day and someone had posted one. Hey, it's free. It's outside. It works.
Oh shit.
We jump in the Jeep and it was like 3 minutes away from my house. Like we went and go get it and some guy's loading it in the back of his car. I'm like,
oh yeah.
What the heck? And I even offered him, I was like, hey, I'll give you some money for it. He was like, $500. I'm like, dude, you're literally putting it in your car right now for free.
Wow.
Like
$500.
50 spot or something, And he was like, nah, I'm gonna sell it. I was like, what a dick.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they were. I remember they were expensive. They were like 500 when they came out, but I was working at Toys R Us when they were going out of business. So I waited for that thing to go way down. I got it for like $100 and some bucks.
Dang, that's a good deal. I don't even think brand new it was like $500. So when that guy said that, I was just like, whatever, dude.
When they first came out, they were like really expensive when they first came out. Yeah, and then the price dropped on them a little bit, and then I don't know. Then they obviously started like liquidating everything. So I just waited for it to go way down because we had tons of them.
You know, it'd been funny as shit is if you grabbed it and you guys were just pulling on that thing in the middle of the street. Mine, no, it's mine. No, it's mine.
And I didn't want to get all gangster on him either because I was like, oh, my wife's with me. I was like, dude, I could take it from you if you really want to go that route. I was like, the babes would be right now. We just drove off all sad. I was like, man, I still might buy her one.
And that would be on somebody's Ring doorbell camera. Funny as shit,
I would ask for the footage. I'll post it.
Oh my goodness. Two grown men fighting over it.
I don't know if I'd want to be in jail. Like, what are you in jail for? I was fighting over a land speeder.
Yeah. What are you in for? I'm in for murder. What are you in for? I took a land speeder from a dude from the trash.
Yeah, it was for free.
Yeah. He tried to charge me $500, so I kicked his ass and took it.
Right, and his car, because it wouldn't fit in mine.
Oh, and by the way, I need your truck too.
I still might buy her one though. I'm gonna try to find one like at a offer up or something like that because she's gonna be 3 in July. We're going to Disneyland. But I still want to find her one just to drive around. And we live in a cul-de-sac, nice little area, so she could cruise around outside and maybe just do some graffiti, like her name on the side of it or something cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, see, Chris's Corner picked one up from Toys R Us for real cheap
$90.
too.
Wow.
So you got it cheaper than I got it.
Man, that's cheaper than a Black Series right now.
Right?
Yeah, damn close. Yeah.
It's cheaper than.
I love Black Series, but their prices are going crazy right now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's about this price of a Tika. You guys remember that from Target? A little Jawa.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and I waited and I got her for $11.
There you go, long game.
Yep.
That Gamorrean guard that just came out though, that thing is nice. That's a nice figure.
Yeah,
it is. And they're sitting too. Yeah, they're sitting.
Yeah, I know. I see them sitting all the time. I want to get a couple of them, but I just haven't yet.
If they go down to $11 or $6 like everything else does after a while,
I don't really collect any of that stuff anymore because I don't. To me, I just can't justify the price of that stuff anymore. So like,
that's why I went to
even if it goes on clearance, I'm not really gonna buy it because I'm not collecting it anymore. Like I would rather just buy a hot toy than buying a wave of Black Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, their prices are getting out of control. I mean, I remember there were like, back in the day, there were like 10 to 15, then it went 20, 25, 30, now 50 for certain, like, the deluxe packages. I'm like, that's crazy.
Man, I remember when I first started collecting NECA stuff, it was like $15 to $17 for a figure. Like, I never thought in a million years we'd be where we're at right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, that's one of my, like, I collect vintage, all Star Wars vintage, and then Funko Pops I got into crazy, and then Black Series. I don't collect any Hot Toys. I mean, I like them. I just don't have the display room for them. I'm sure at some point I'll get some here and there. The Gamorrean Guard is my main focus. Gamorrean Guard is my all-time favorite figure. So once I collected, like, the vintage run, Last 17, all that stuff, I just went to Gamorrean Guard and have, like, just hundreds of the vintage Gamorrean Guards and then 3D printed stuff. And, I mean,
that's awesome.
There's a little bit right here. I got bootlegs, customs, like just, Gentle Giant. So anything Gamorrean Guard, I'll pick it up. And that's what my art logo is based off of. It's like Danzig was one of my favorite bands, and they have like that Danzig skull. And then Gamorrean Guard, I did like the skull type thing, and I was like, that's my guy. And then the guy who plays him, Steven, he happens to be a good friend of mine, and we chat all the time. He lives like an hour away from me up in Big Bear. He didn't come this last year to ICC. He was supposed to come. I think he had like a leg injury or something, but he'll be there next year though, so it'll be cool.
Mm-hmm. So JB, what con did you just go to? Was it Joe Fest or which one?
I missed Joe Fest, which is in Augusta, Georgia. I was that week I was gone for work. So I missed Joe Fest, which Slaughter was there, Larry Hama, and a ton of the guys from Florida came up, and last week was Heroes Con right there in Charlotte. It was a Comic-Con, a lot of comics, a lot of cosplay, some decent booths, for toys and collectibles, but the overall atmosphere at Heroes Con this year was about 100 times better than last year. Last year was good. It was great because, we had the guys with us, but this year was just a good time. Me, Man Cave, and our, some of our friends and families, we were there for, I don't know, 7 or 8 hours, just laughing, having fun, picking up some stuff and just enjoying it. So 2.5 hour drive for us. It was a good time. And then of course, when you go to the Charlotte area, you got all those stores that we always hit up, and spend more money there really at the stores than at the con.
Yeah. I've been trying to keep up with the videos you've been putting out, but I haven't quite watched them all yet. But
I chopped it up for Heroes, Reds, Needless, and then of course just the overall hunt that me and the wife did. So I got one more coming out Friday, so just chopped it up because putting out a 2-hour hunt vlog, that's a lot of nothing really.
Right.
I got to split it up.
Yeah, that's why I had to split the ICC. There was so much. Yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
Is anybody going to San Diego or New York this year?
No. I would love to one year, but this year's not in the cards. But
Tony, you're muted.
Hey, Sith. Yeah, you're muted, dude.
My bad. So I was going to go to San Diego Comic-Con, but I kind of canceled it a couple months ago because I wanted to save money for Celebration Japan 2025. And I'm kind of glad I did because I see Marvel's not even going to be there. I saw the badges that they got, and it's a piece of paper. It's not like a plastic badge. So, yeah, a lot of things aren't looking too good for San Diego Comic-Con, at least for me. New York, maybe I might go for a day or two, but I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, I'm thinking about driving up to New York. It's
Saturday sold out already.
Yeah.
San Diego, the whole reason I'd want to go, they're not even going to be there either. It's like I would want to go for Sideshow, and
they're not even going to be there.
They're not even going to be there. So
yeah, that's crazy.
It's interesting.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know what's going on with San Diego, but I don't know. I if I was going to pick between them, though, I'd pick New York over San Diego anyways.
Yeah, for me, definitely, because it's closer. I would do that, too.
Yeah.
I was going to go to New York this year, but I think I'm going to have to wait till next year because it's got too much shit going on right now.
I try to get in as like an artist for their artist alley, but the waiting list is like ridiculous.
Oh, God.
Somebody, I know one guy was like, I had to wait 7 years. I'm like,
what?
Jesus.
Yeah. I was like, if the waiting list is that long, just never mind.
That's insane, man.
Wow.
I guess though, you probably got every person out there trying to, show their stuff there.
Yeah, I mean it's a good place to like showcase your stuff and get known. But I mean, it would be cool to do it, but it is what it is.
Right. What can you do?
I could go to ICCC every year.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, there's a lot of other conventions. I don't have to go to.
Yeah, there are plenty. I mean, I've been asked to go to some before, but we usually just do that one because, like I said earlier, we just kind of make a vacation out of it. So we go there, and it's a lot of prep time, and then real life, and then work. And then I'm like booked all the time just for my art page, so it's kind of hard to if I was gonna do like a big convention like SDCC or something like that, I would have to prep. A lot of. I mean, if it's a 7-year waiting list, I have plenty of time to prep. So.
Yeah, right. You could have a lot of art made up.
Yeah.
Answering Carlos's question, yes, I'm still collecting vintage Kenner, but I'm being really picky right now, just because I got the initial flush of what I wanted just for a display. But for the rest, from here on out, I'm going to have to be really picky with that, because I think I got the displays that I want. I might get a trooper here or there, but I want to start hunting for the first 12, and
Nice.
that's gonna take some time, because I want to do it right. And I'm not even talking about mint graded, $1 million figure. I'm just talking about something down the middle,
Nice.
nothing beat up, but something right down the middle.
Yeah.
That's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
What's up, Chris's Corner?
Yeah, Chris's Corner says he lives in New York. Excuse me, and there's too many people at that con. Or
It
I
gets
guess he
packed.
means in New York. I mean, yeah.
It gets packed.
That's what I don't like, man. Because like ICCC was spread out, and it didn't feel like it was jam crowded or anything like that, and I loved it. But a place like the ones I see on people's videos, like bigger cons,
Oh my god!
I do not want to like Celebration. I don't want to wait 3 hours in line and all this shit. It's not for me, man. I'm impatient, man. I want to get in and have some fun. I don't want to stay.
I just want to go because that's where the big toy companies go. That's where they reveal all the stuff, and
yeah, but hopefully you can get near the shit.
you got all the movie panels and everything. Like
that's another thing with ICC. We had no trouble getting in the panels either.
Right. Yeah.
A lot of places you do. You have a wait. You have a line. You have like
a raffle,
wristbands and shit to try to get in, but it wasn't like that. So I don't know. I'm spoiled now. I don't know that.
Oh yeah, you won't get that the ICC experience. You won't get that like at New York, San Diego, or at Celebration. No, it's a different monster. Different monster.
Definitely. You see that painting? You see that painting in Chris's Corner? That droids, I did that one.
I was gonna say, is that yours? That looked like your work on there.
You always see my style. That's probably Chris and Rob on there. What up, guys? They're good people. They were at the show too.
Nice.
His wife Z had the Sensi booth that was selling all the Sensi stuff, and then he was next door with like the big K2SO droids and like like that. He's
that's dope.
He printed all the graffiti figures for me, and he would and he lives in New York, and he would ship them to me. Then I would just like tag them all up, and then we hang out together. So good people, really good people.
Cool.
But yeah, definitely way too many people. Like I'm gonna do like a small little, like I was telling you guys earlier, it's like a Tim Burton like show in September. It's local. I don't know, but I know they said they had like 87, 89 vendors right now, which seems quite a bit. So it might be a pretty good turnout, but see how it goes though.
Is Tim Burton gonna be there?
Nah, they were just calling. I don't know if they're just like using his name, like advertising it as that. It's just like some Tim Burton Beetlejuice type horror show.
Sounds cool because I love that. I mean,
yeah. So it should be pretty cool. I can't wait to check it out.
Hell yeah. Joe, you should probably do next giveaway.
Let's do it. We're gonna give away a Lego set. We're gonna do the Dominic Toretto Charger.
Oh.
So if anybody's interested in a little project, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a nice little 345 piece Lego. So yeah, anybody wants that, just put pound Lego, all lowercase, and I'll ship that out to you, the winner, one day this week. Pound Lego.
You should have made it hashtag family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm playing Jane. I just do the Lego, get it over with.
Oh, you don't want no capitals or anything in there? You don't want to try to fuck people up?
No, I don't want to fuck with anybody this week. I'm done with doing that.
Is it an O in Lego or the number 0?
Yeah.
You want me to do that?
I can do it. It's too late. It's already running. Oh, Big Pic's gotta be messing around with us.
Yeah, he don't want it. He's disqualified. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe Chris Rock will want it.
Yeah, pound Lego. Come on, let's get everybody in it. Come on. Just as long as you don't live in Australia, I'll ship it to you. That'd probably cost a fortune, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that bad to
I don't
Australia.
know. Shit.
I had to ship overseas a couple years ago. It was pretty expensive
Mhm.
for a small packet. Oh yeah. I'll
So
tell you guys off.
please live in the continental United States if you want this
Yeah.
pound Lego. Yeah.
And it seems to like giveaways because I've done giveaways like on my art page, and it's always like the farthest place ever. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
How does that happen every time?
So why is it expensive for us to ship like out? But like if I order something from China, I don't pay like or any like it doesn't ever seem like I pay shit for shipping.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think because they're paying people nothing to make this shit, so they're making money anyway. So just ship it out there for $2. You know, who cares?
Yeah, right. It costs some pennies to make.
Yeah, it costs a penny to make. Now get to work. You know.
Yeah, but it's shipping companies. It's not.
Yeah, I don't
the
know.
company.
Yeah.
Maybe they have some deal or something with them. Who knows?
I don't know.
That's like someone who bought like some of my larger paintings at the convention. They bought like 2 of the biggest pieces that I had, and then like an AT-AT walker, then like 4 other paintings. But he bought them after he left the convention. Then he like video times me. He goes, "I want that, that, that." And I'm like, "Are you coming back?" He goes, "No." I'm like, "Where do you live at?" Like, I'll ship them. We went to my grandparents' house after the convention in Tennessee, like to go relax and chill. And he was like, "Well, I live in Florida." And I was like, "Cool, I'll just ship from Tennessee because coming back to California, then shipping back was going to be too expensive." So
yeah, like triple the price.
yeah, I mean, you pay for shipping, of course, but still, it was like super cheap just to ship from there.
I have to check out that pirate ship thing that he's saying that Duffman's talking about.
I use pirate ship.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard that was really good to use that. I just heard about that.
You save a lot of money on pirate ship. Shit's awesome.
Oh, okay, nice. I'll have to check that out too because I ship a lot of art. So
Yep.
Yeah, definitely recommend that.
Last chance, pound Lego. Got 10 seconds, and we're gonna hit the button.
Yeah, and it's completely free to, have an account on there and everything. It's awesome.
that's cool.
All right, let's hit it, I guess.
Okay, here we go. Draw. Izzy 67.
Congrats.
All right.
Congrats.
Just send me over your info on IG. I'm at JMC_collects, and I will get that right out to you.
There you
It's
go.
all Australia.
As long as you don't live in Australia.
That's where he lives.
Right? Too late. You're locked in now.
Committed.
Duffman says they ship so much they get great rates and pass the savings to you, and you just buy the label from them and print it out.
Sound like a commercial right there.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by Pirate Ship. I don't know. I just used it because I get cheap shipping. I don't know how it works.
But if they're watching, we can be. Come on, Pirate Ship. Let's do
All right.
we do have one more giveaway, and then we got to get out of here, I guess, because I know me and JB get up super early. So,
I'm good, but whenever.
Okay, good. Yeah.
It's not like that one Wednesday night, a couple of Wednesday nights ago, where you had the hashtags. It had the your girl, the Jawa, the actress that
Susanna
night.
Malik, yeah.
She couldn't figure out how to do it.
Yeah, that was fun,
bro. That show was like off the handles. I was like, what am I watching?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's what we were going for. Thanks.
No, it was a complete shit show.
It was awesome, but at the same time, I'm like, what am I watching? This is like too cool. I was like, oh.
That's actually what I want this to be all the time.
It was like straight up chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of.
She's actually going to be on again from time to time. We were talking the other day. She likes to do this, and she was like, I'll come on anytime. So she may be our,
I guess we'll have to get JB on there with her.
Yeah. Oh, she'll love you, man.
Oh, I can't go off the handle on like in public like this. There's just no way.
There's evidence.
There's just
right. Yeah.
Because I was thinking to myself, it's like, if I was in this show right now, it's like, man, this is too funny. You know,
Man, if
especially-
we had a bigger fan base, we would have been shut down. We would have been canceled.
Yeah.
it would have been close.
Yeah, there was too many not good words used.
Yeah.
It's all good. It is what it is, right?
Like she
all
wants
in.
us. She wants us to call her a midget, so we just oblige and we call. Her. So I mean, you know, if you want us to call you, and who am I to say no? You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't.
And she was going down those lanes. She was in the car driving, and everybody was riding shot. It was like in that scene in the bus. She was driving the bus, and everything was just going chaos. She's like, "Let's go," and it was awesome. It was just it was so freaking
Everybody
cool.
played right into it.
Oh yeah. I was just looking at Sentry's face. He's just like, "What's going on?"
He's like, "What the hell did I sign up for?" him and Eben, because Eben, I don't think he's gets into all that either. But it was cool to see that little integration.
Thank God Sentry was there though, because he reeled it in a couple times.
Oh yeah, he's very good about that.
Yeah,
he's very good about that.
I was very happy for that.
It was a good overall though. It was a good show. Good
Thanks.
show.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. It's actually one of my favorites so far, just because it was off the hinge like that.
It was a little too much. It was.
I like that shit. I just can't. I don't know. That's just me. Something different.
Like I said, I could get into it, but just probably not. You know, I'd probably do that.
Yeah, have like the no camera on, and like a voiceover, like it's me, JB, but not
or
really.
like that
JB.
thing, like
yeah,
the little voice thing.
Get that one from like Home Alone, like when Colin has that one.
Yeah, like my name is JB.
It was an effing kink show.
Yeah, it went there. Definitely went there.
Yeah,
it's like the old USA, you know, Rhonda After Dark, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of all those 80 B movies, and it's like, oh, here we go.
Back in the day, I used to love the Howard Stern show. Way back in the day, not anymore, but way back, I loved it. And I always wanted something like that. And I'm like, this is the perfect chance to try to get close to that and make this like we're gonna get kicked off tonight. This is gonna be great.
If you're gonna get kicked off, you got to do it the right way, and it was on its way.
So, I mean, we were already asked to change our name if we wanted to go live at ICCC for a minute. They changed their mind, but they wanted us to take the effing part out. Right. And we were, me and Colin were talking about it. And he was like, I don't really want to change it for this. And I'm like, yeah, well, I don't know. I just want to do the live stream. We ended up not doing it anyway. We did one with OG there.
Yeah.
But, they wanted us to take that out. And I don't know. I didn't see why. It was kind of weird, but.
Yeah, that's not. I don't see that effing too bad.
No, we didn't really say it. I mean, that night on the shit show, we said it, but.
Well, there would have been no point. There would have been no point to doing it. Why go on stage if you can't say your own name?
Yeah.
What's the point of doing it? People are going to be like, you're not even know who we are. So what? There was no point to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
so we do have one more giveaway from Artistic Lifestyle. If he wants to do that now, or you want to wait a bit, or whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, no, I'll throw it up right now. That's cool.
Okay.
Oh, let me get you big first.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Already big.
Hold up.
Here we go.
I got the Miller High Life weight going. So I got this hat right here, a custom Artistic Lifestyle hat, and this Emperor Palpatine with the ICCC logo in the back.
Nice.
So it's both of these together.
Damn, I want in on this one.
Right?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, these are good ones right here. So yeah, these are going to be both together. This one's just a trucker style hat, but it's has my logo on it, and then 8x10 painting right here that I painted.
Mm-hmm. I don't see why we can't get in on this one.
Everyone, I'm gonna get in on it.
That way you save on shipping. You cheap bastards.
Use that pirate ship.
Oh shit! So what do you want the hashtag to be? I'll get in on this. I'm not foolish. I'm gonna get in on this one.
Yeah, hashtag art.
So what do you want the hashtag to be? Hashtag art.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Hashtag art.
Come on, JB.
Oh,
Give me a sec.
I just wanted to use that synthesizer thing again. Like, come on, JB.
right. That's funny.
Damn, everybody entering this one.
Everyone got the drop on that, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. You don't want my goddamn Lego, but
If you would have done hashtag family, you would have won.
yeah,
man.
probably that would have done it.
Should I actually appreciate that though? People, if they're not interested in it, not entering, because
Yeah,
I'll let somebody that wants it get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we at? Let's see what we're at. 9 entries.
Cool.
Should we hit it?
I think the wife fell asleep. So
yeah, that would have been 2 chances for you.
Right.
Hold on a minute.
Oh,
Hey, babe.
Let me log into my burner account.
no,
Oh,
hold on a
hold on.
minute.
We're playing that game. I'm going to go wake everybody up.
No. Gotta give.
Send out a
gotta
message.
give-
Hey, everyone log on right now.
yeah, gotta give the fans a chance.
I get the whole
Right.
street. Hey, neighborhood, put hashtag art.
Right. I'm sure it's been done.
I'll get that sign next year from Emperor Palpatine if I win it.
Right. That's a good
Why not?
idea.
You know?
That's why I thought someone was gonna get it when I was there. I mean, I had a
Yeah.
couple like that, but I thought for sure that one because it had the ICC logo on it. But unless someone just probably didn't see it, or I think some people just go straight and look for like prints or like certain things they want to get signed.
Mhm.
Where do you get your hats made from?
Dude, like I have a friend that works down the street. He has like a screen printing shop, and he just does them for me. Like he lets me use his shop when I want to use it. I have a key he just gave me the other day, so I help him like screen print shirts, and then he just come in and do whatever you want to do. So I just go there and
Jesus.
yeah. So
I've
just,
been trying to find a decent place to get hats made because there's tons. I come across tons of them on Instagram. It's just
I never
picking
had
one.
friends like that. They're all useless. They don't have anything like that. Like,
I'll say my friends always ask me for money.
right.
My friends don't have shit. Like I'm like, I don't even know what I can ask you for, dude. Like because you don't have a hat place. Come on.
All right. Just hit me up. Send me a PM. We'll see if we can work something out. I'm sure I can hook up a deal.
I will definitely do that.
Because these ones right here, we heat pressed them at a shop, but then I had other ones too that we actually like had embroidered. But we could do either or. But yeah, just send me a PM or whatever. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I'll definitely message you.
Cool.
All right, I guess we're gonna hit draw. Hopefully everybody got their entry in. Here we go. EC collecting. Come on.
Come on, Star Wars Sith.
Oh, I thought I got lucky for a second. Damn, you gotta
Damn, right. That's gonna pay for my shipping. No, that's-
draw again.
Draw again. All right.
Yeah.
Draw again.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Damn,
Joe,
right.
aren't you in Joe's in Australia, right?
Yeah, he's in Australia.
I
He's
am.
disqualified.
Hello, mate.
I'll just bring it. I'll just bring it to ICC next year.
Jesus Christ, I can't wait that long. It won't fit in my
That's how
luggage.
shit- Man, this was rigged.
Yeah, definitely. It was rigged. I don't know how he did it.
Hey, I didn't hit the button.
Because he was like, I'll get it signed next year. Boom. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Right.
Convenient.
Manifested it.
Boom. I get to check out that nice hat too, firsthand. Thanks, Duffman. Yeah, I was on a streak winning shit for a while. It's been dry lately, so I needed this.
Yeah, it's always nice winning stuff.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, we're way past our hour. So if anybody wants to, we'll go around the room and plug your Instagram, your YouTubes, whatever you have. We'll start with Artistic, and we'll go around and tell everybody where we can find you and all that good stuff.
You can find me on Instagram. It's going to be artistic_lifestyle and the number 1 artistic lifestyle.
Definitely check him out. Awesome art, awesome dude. It was a pleasure meeting you in person there also. So
yeah, thanks for all your guys' support too. When you guys were there, you guys were at my booth every day.
More than you were.
More than you were, yeah.
So it was cool. Now it was nice meeting you guys, hanging out, and I appreciate the support.
Thanks, brother. JB, like they don't know where to find you. I'm sure they do, but
I got all their information in the description too.
Yep.
You can reach me, JB's Toy Trunk, on YouTube and on Instagram. And I just want to say thanks, guys, again for the invite to an awesome show. You guys are doing great things, whether it's in the morning or, you know, on the Wednesday nights. Just keep it up, man. I really enjoy, you know, catching your shows whenever I can. And thanks again for the invite. And to Tony and Artistic, pleasure to meet you guys. You know, hopefully we'll see you guys at a con sooner or later. And I'm definitely going to hit you up for some art, man. I got some ideas.
Cool.
And again, you know, I'll just DM you. I think I started following you on Instagram already, so I'll hit you up, man. But
sounds good. Thanks, bro.
And Tony down in Florida, man, just stay cool.
Yes. I'll try. Thank you.
Yeah, I've been catching some of your videos too, man. I like what you're doing, man. I like your style. So you guys
appreciate that. Thank you.
And that's what I love about the community. And we all have our own take and how we do things, and just enjoying the ride, you know, just enjoying the ride.
Yep. So you're welcome back anytime, brother, and thanks for the support. I appreciate that, man. Anytime. Tony.
Yep. So you can find me. Yes, YouTube Star Wars Sith. So I think it's at Star Wars Sith 66 on YouTube, and Star Wars Sith on Instagram. So you can catch me on both. Thanks again for having me on the show. This was a blast, and I'm available all the time to come back on as long as I'm not working. I got you guys.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah.
And you know already, I had a pleasure meeting you as well, and we hung out.
Of course, bro.
We had the time of our life those days at ICCC, man. So thanks again for that. It was a good time. It was good meeting you. So glad you can come on, and anytime you want to, just let me know, or we'll reach out again.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
All right. So just want to plug next week's show here real quick. June 28th. We're going to start at 8:30 p.m. because my man Josh Pence wanted a little more time to talk. So we're going to do an hour and a half show. And Josh Pence is going to be on with us next week from 8:30 to 10. Right.
He's got a lot of explaining to do. No,
we're going to dig deep into a lot of different things. And it's going to be fun talking to him again. He's always a good time. So we're going to talk to him next week. And for now, that's what F and Figures. Thank you all for being on. It's a pleasure having you guys on again. And we'll do this again sometime. Thanks, guys. And thanks to everybody in the chat. Whoever wanted to chat, Izzy67, please message me on Instagram. Like I said, and T3, you know how to get a hold of EC, obviously.
He doesn't even need to get a hold of me. I got it.
I'm going to message you right now because I'm going to give you my address for that beautiful print in that hat. So,
Duffman and Eben, your shirts will be showing up, and you'll probably have them next week. Honestly, I ordered them, and they're coming right to your house.
Cool. Yep. All right. For now, that's what F and Figures. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys all later.
Bye, guys.
Later.
See ya.